Today I want to talk about something non-technical. I want to talk about how to leave a WhatsApp group without shame. Now we all know WhatsApp is a good app. People use it a lot. I use WhatsApp because majority of people they use WhatsApp, and if they want to contact me on WhatsApp, I don't really want to be left out. Although there are other apps, better apps, but still we have been using WhatsApp. Now WhatsApp group is a big problem. These groups can be very noisy, and even if you are not participating, you still look at the messages. It is very hard to ignore because whenever there is a new message, it will come on top of the list of your messages. The group may be mute. You may also archive the group, but that is not really helpful, at least for me, and I'm sure for majority of people. Whenever there is a new activity, it will keep on appearing in the list. And if you end up opening the group, for example, if you want to clear the messages or if you want to delete the messages, you have to open the group once. And when you open the group, you may or no, most likely you will read few messages, and then it will be distracting. I prefer not to fill my mind with unnecessary information. I don't really care about those memes, and I don't really care about those forward messages, because I have some goals in my life, and every day I have to ensure that I spend time working towards those working towards achieving those goals. And when I look at my WhatsApp notifications, and if there is something happening, it can consume a lot of my time. Let us say there is a discussion happening about some topic. You may not participate, but your mind will probably think about it, and that is not really a good thing, at least when you are focusing on something when you want to focus on something. So I have few things that I want to share. So what I normally do when people add me to a group, my first immediate reaction is to leave it immediately without any shame. I don't really worry about what they will be thinking about my leaving the group. It can be a bit rude, I know, but I personally prefer spending time working on something that I want to work on than looking at those messages or maybe participating. It can be tempting. To be honest, it is tempting when you're looking at the message, when you're looking at the discussions, those endless discussions. You may want to participate because usually we all have opinions on things, and when we have opinion, you can choose to ignore it. But in case you choose to participate in those stupid discussions, you are sucked into those discussions. And talking about WhatsApp conversations, there is no outcome. People are usually talking about what they think is right, but they try to engage in those endless chats with no outcome at all. So that is what I totally avoid. When I leave the group, I don't really explain it to anyone why I left. Also, if I have to, let us say, if someone added me to a group and I can't leave it, I don't really want to leave immediately. I still monitor it for a couple of days. If I think it is getting a bit noisy, then I leave it. Also, in case, there's one more tip. In case you think you cannot leave, you think it is a bit rude, or you feel it is a bit rude, although you shouldn't feel that way, but in case you can't leave, then pick up a fight. Just, pick few people and start engaging in some conversations, and then leave the group, because then they will think that you are upset, and in fact you are basically saving yourself, saving your time. all I want to say is that in reality, we don't really need more than 2 or 4 really good close friends in life at any stage. You cannot be good friends with 20 plus people, maybe more. I think that is not possible. That is not how human beings work. You can be in touch with those people, you can be friends, but you don't really need to know what they're doing all the time. You don't really need to know their political ideologies. You don't really need to know about what they think of the weather or what food they are eating for breakfast, for lunch, for dinner. I think it is totally a waste of time. So, if you have good friends, then they will respect your time. They will not disturb you. And even if they disturb you, it is because you're letting them to disturb you. And sometimes you want you want that social interaction with your good close friends. But these WhatsApp discussions are totally useless in my opinion. And just leave the group without any shame. Don't think about what others will be thinking. You have to focus on your goals. You have to focus on your objectives in your life. That is more important, and use your time wisely. So that is all I wanted to say, and I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much.